Hey guys, welcome to a new video. It's been a while, but you will understand I was moving from one continent to another, so finally I got back home and I'm preparing for you and I'm showing you 10 new awesome jailbreak tweaks. So let's begin. The first tweak I want to talk about is tweak Nova, and I really want to thank the developer for being such an awesome guy to share this tweak for me to test it and show it to you guys. Nova is the tweak which gives us the functionality of once old tweak, well-known tweak, Byte SMS, if you remember. So one of the coolest features of Byte SMS was that you can schedule your messages when you want to send to someone. So you can schedule it for the future date. Now, how does it work? So when you open your Messages app, you will see this clock on the lower right corner of your screen. You tap on it, and then you will be able to set a time and a date of your future message. You just go to this one here, plus, and you choose your contact. You can choose the contact from the list of contact, whatever, and then let me just say I'm gonna find myself, send it to myself. Right, so I'm gonna send it to myself and I'm gonna select date and time. So it's, let's say, tomorrow at 11:18, whatever, right? So it's 11:18, and then I'm gonna write a message and I'm just gonna type something here, say hello, right? So you will just do that, and then you click save, and then it will give me the numbers to which I want to share this with. So I'm gonna share this number, whatever. And it's gonna be, set up for sending tomorrow. And that's it. That's all you need to do. So tomorrow at that time, the message will be sent to that person. You can also have compose settings. You can choose your name, how it will appear. You can choose your avatar. You can choose the colors of the background, of the cell, the font, different font. And you can choose other miscellaneous things, like you can enable the wallpaper in that conversation. You can have the floating button yes or no. You can set the alignment and haptic feedback. It's a pretty awesome tweak. It's $2.50, but you can try it for 2 days. It's a 2 days free trial, and then if it doesn't work well for you, you can just not continue using it. Now I'm going to show 3 tweaks in one because they're kind of connected, and all 3 of them are updating and making my music player so cool, and the background of it as well, and this heart button over there. So the first one is Atlas tweak, which makes your music player smaller and more compact in the center of the screen, which is pretty neat. So that's Atlas, and it's 0.5, $half. And the next tweak is called MusicBackground. Now this is 0.69, so when you change the music, you will see the background of the whole lock screen is changing according to the album art of the song. And the third one is called Love. Now Love is a free tweak, and it gives you this button here on the screen, which you can move around, and you can just click and add it to your liked list, or you can just dislike it or whatever. So it's always present, even when you unlock your device. So it's even here when you see that while the music is playing, you can always tap on it, and you can like the song or remove it from the liked songs, right? So these are the 3 tweaks: Atlas, MusicBackground, and Love. Within Atlas tweak, the settings are pretty straightforward. So you can enable the tweak, you can enable the gestures, or you can enable the animation, right? The music background is the next tweak, and you can enable it or disable it, and then per app you can do some customizations, like Apple Music, control center, then a lock screen. You can set up the lock screen the way you prefer, right? Or you can have some Spotify related settings where you can enable, make it dark themed, animation style, etc., etc. So this is music background. And for love tweak, you can just enable it, disable it. I kind of like this. It's the same developer as for the Nova tweak, so the settings is pretty cool. You can set up the appearance of your like button. You can set up the color of your like button if you prefer, or you can, show notifications or enable the haptic feedback. So all these things are put in these 3 tweaks that I just showed. So next tweak is called BH Twitter. Now BH Twitter is a neat little tweak which removes, for example, ads on Twitter app. It enables you to download the videos, download the images. I'm going to show later what features it enables. Now, the most interesting feature for me is that now Twitter has posted a new feature which is called Tip Jar. So you can receive tips through your PayPal or other means of payment, right? But it's only allowed to those who are like, I don't know, more influential on Twitter network. However, BH Twitter gives you the option to do this. So you can see here on my account, on my profile, you have this option which shows it's a money icon, whatever. When you click on it, you can send me some tips via PayPal. By the way, highly appreciated, but not mandatory. So you can go to my Twitter account and you can, support the channel, support whatever I'm working on. So, it's pretty neat feature. Now, when we go to the settings of the tweak, you have to go to your settings and privacy, and you have this option here, BH Twitter. So you can download the videos, you can hide the ads, you can direct save the messages, you have the voice feature where you can, tweet and answer the direct messages through voice chat. Okay, this I didn't enable it. Tip jar feature, which I showed you, you can have those likes confirmed. So before you like anything, you can just have the message pop up saying, do you really want to do this? Maybe you did by mistake. So this stops you from making a mistake. And also when you tweet, are you sure you want to tweet this? So this is pretty neat tweak. It's BH Twitter and it's free one. So next week is DNDStatusBar. So when it doesn't have any settings in the settings panel, but it enables you to, in order for you to know whether your phone is in the do not disturb state. So when you enable this, you will see that the colors here have changed to darker ones, to, I don't know, pinkish, purplish color. So even in this mode, you can see that your phone is in the do not disturb status. The next one is also a free one. It's called the Green Pass. Now, very useful tweak if you are using some of the photos and you want to show them all the time, like maybe the picture of your personal ID or something, and you don't want to, grab your wallet. So this one is Green Pass, and you select the photos. You choose the image from your album, from your camera roll, and you can, with a simple activator gesture, you can set up how your favorite photo will appear. So when you click on the assign actions to show image, it brings you to activator. So you need to have activator installed if you want this to work. So what do? I set it up that I press the power button three times, so it shows my favorite photos. 1, 2, 3. See, so you can put any photo you want here if you prefer. As I said, it can be a passport copy or civil ID or whatever you need to do. You just tap on it and it disappears. 1, 2, 3, and it just appears anywhere on the screen. So it stays there until you finish doing whatever you were doing. So I'm sure all of you are using Instagram on a daily basis, and some of you probably are addicted to it. But anyway, so I've installed a tweak, a free one, which really saves me the trouble of posting quickly. So usually when you go into your feed, you need to tap here on the right corner now, according to the latest update by Instagram, in order to post something. Now the tweak IGClassicLayout is a free one, and it gives you that button down there. So you can easily press this button and post a video, post a reel, post a story, or just post a regular picture or this funny dog. So this is IGClassicLayout. There is no settings for the tweak. It's a useful one and a free one. The next free tweak, which was recently updated for iOS 14, otherwise we've known about this tweak before, but I was waiting for its update because it's extremely useful. It's called MShut. Now, this is for the Messages app, and I'm sure you're getting a lot of those messages from your operators, telecom, or different ads in your regular messages. So this little tweak what does it do? It marks as all of these filtered messages, or those messages that you set up as muted ones, it marks them as red. So you don't have that annoying notification icon, notification number here on the messages. So you see here, I have this Orido muted, and every time I get a message from this operator, it doesn't show me as a message. It's automatically a red message. So I don't have to have that notification indicator there bothering me all the time. You can even filter the messages. You can enable the filters, and you can set up the keyword for which these messages will be either filtered, muted, or even completely removed from your phone without bothering you at all. So this is pretty neat, and you can also see the history of all those messages that were filtered or muted, just in case if you want to, for some reason check them out. Also, you can do these things for calls, that you can filter certain calls, right? You can create a blacklist or a whitelist of your contacts, those who can reach you all the time, or those who cannot. You can set the pattern, you can set the keywords, etc., etc. It's a pretty useful one. I'm not using this for calls, but I'm using it only for the messages. It's more useful for me. So MShut free tweak, highly recommended. You know that I've shown the tweak shuffle many times, free one, which enables sorting of the tweaks on the top of your settings panel, so you can easily access all the tweaks settings with ease. However, the new tweak, which is a free one called TweakSettings, gives you a separate icon for all of your tweaks there. So you don't have to even go to settings panel. You can set it on your lock screen, on your home screen, and you can easily access all of your tweak settings from this, let's call it an app. So thank you for watching. This has been another video from my side, 10 new jailbreak tweaks, and please let me know what you think in the comments, and that's it. See you in the next video.